and welcome back to another Science with Ms. Dubois video. Today's video is going to be an introduction to chemical reactions. That's me, Ms. Dubois, so let's begin. Here's a game plan for the video. I'm going to review physical and chemical changes and show how they apply to chemical reactions, and then I'm going to be defining chemical reactions, the parts of a chemical reaction, and how scientists read them. Disclaimer: this video is an introduction to chemical reactions. It's meant for people who have never heard of them before. If you are looking for a more in-depth video on them, then this is not the video for you. What are physical and chemical changes? A super quick review. Physical changes are a change in matter that do not create a brand new substance. They tend to be reversible. Pieces of evidence of a physical change include shape change, size change, and state change. Chemical changes are a change in matter that mean a brand new substance is being made. They cannot be reversed, typically. Pieces of evidence of a chemical change include change in heat, light, sound, or color, odor change, production of a gas, formation of a precipitate, or a change in pH. Physical changes are reversible. You can throw that Uno reverse card on them. Chemical changes are not reversible, meaning you cannot throw that Uno reverse card on them. So, a chemical change is a change in matter that means a brand new substance is being made. I'm highlighting this because this is actually kind of what a chemical reaction is. So, what is a chemical reaction? A chemical reaction is when one or more substances change into one or more new substances. Think of like cooking a steak, breathing, lighting a candle. All of these are chemical reactions, and these chemical reactions are typically shown through chemical changes. The steak, right? You can smell that. You can see the change in color. You can hear it. The breathing in a bag, right? You can feel it. Everyone breathe into your hands right now. You feel heat. That's releasing of heat. Change in temperature, that's a sign of a chemical change, and that's a sign of a chemical reaction. When you light a candle, you are making a new light, you're releasing heat. All of these things that are signs of chemical reactions. What are the two parts of a chemical reaction? The first is reactants, the second is products. So what are the reactants? These are the ingredients or the materials that go into a chemical reaction. So let's all talk about making cookies, right? You need the following things to make cookies. You need flour, you need eggs, you need milk, you need sugar, and you need baking soda, and of course you need chocolate chip, because obviously you're making the best cookie known to man, chocolate chip cookies. All of these are the ingredients of chocolate chip cookies, therefore they are the reactant of chocolate chip cookies. What are the products? Products are the end result of a chemical reaction. They're whatever leave the chemical reaction. They can be one or many things. So when making chocolate chip cookies, you get these delicious ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies. The cookies are the products of that chemical reaction. How are chemical reactions read? Well, they're read through chemical equations. Now, you see that phrase, chemical equations, you might be looking like this, asking, what is a chemical equation? A chemical equation is the written out form of the chemical reaction, and it uses chemical formulas. Now you see this phrase, chemical formulas. A chemical formula is how scientists read the materials, compounds, and molecules that are in a reaction. I have a whole video on chemical formulas. If you need help reading them and knowing what they are more in depth, the video will be linked down below. Chemical equations are read from left to right. The reactants are on the left side, the products are on the right side. So here are the ingredients of chocolate chip cookies. These are the reactants. The reactants are the ingredients, and they're found on the left side. Then you have these ooey gooey chocolate chip cookies. These are the products, and they're found on the right side of the chemical reaction or the chemical equation. So what does a chemical equation look like? So with the ingredients being the flour, eggs, milk, sugar, baking soda, and chocolate chips, those are the reactants. They're on the left side. And then you got the products of being the cookies. But instead of using pictures, scientists will use compounds and molecules. And that whole idea of how to read it and what to look for and all of that jazz really goes with another idea known as the conservation of mass. And there will be another video on that. So that's the quick video on introduction to chemical reactions. I'm Science with Ms. Dubois.